Hey, welcome to Mama Mandala. I'm glad you're here. I'm Hagar. So now that we are in the lunar cycle that began in the new moon in Gemini, we are moving into a physical exploration of this archetype of Gemini, of what we started with our conversation. And if you haven't watched that video, go back at some point and take a look. Give yourself a little moment with that conversation exploration. We are with this archetype that invites us into looking at things from different angles, moving our perspective around, and bringing a sense of playfulness so that muse and inspiration and innovation can flow through us more smoothly. So without further ado, let's just do it. Stand on your mat. Stand at the top of your mat. I'm standing in the middle so I can face you for a few moments. Separate your feet a little bit wider than your hips and bend your knees. Inhale, open the arms out to the sides and open up through the front of your chest and maybe even look not all the way up, but just a little bit forward and up. And with an exhalation, look in towards your navel, round your back a little bit and wrap your arms around you. And then inhale and open your chest, reach your hips back and your chest forward and lift up through your heart and your gaze. And exhale, slowly look in towards your navel, wrap your arms around you. And inhale, bring a tone to the back of the throat and open up through your chest with your knees bent. Lift your chest to the sky and exhale, wrap your arms around you. Other arm on top. And inhale, lift your chest, reach your hips back, look forward and up. And exhale, look into your navel and wrap your arms around you. Inhale, stretch your legs straight and open your arms out to the sides. And with an exhalation, cross your right arm in front of you. Bend your left elbow underneath your right elbow, your right upper arm, a little above your right elbow. And stretch the shoulder on your right side so the right side moves towards the left. We have the ability to weave ourselves together side to side in this way and to open up our mind. Gemini, this archetype that we're playing with, is a mind open, playful fairy possibility in us. Inhale and open the arms out to the sides. And with a tone in the back of the throat, cross your left arm in front of you as you exhale and bring your right arm, bend the elbow and bring it underneath the left arm and breathe. So the left side now moves towards the right. To gather information, we've explored in the previous video the idea of this archetype, this presence of muse and playfulness and exploration and inquiry is a movement between inner and outer. And it's also a movement between sides. It's the capacity to keep exploring. Inhale, open the arms out to the sides. Maybe lift your chest up a little bit. And exhale, release your arms by your sides. Interlace your fingers behind your back and stretch your arms back behind you. And if interlacing your fingers behind your back and stretching the arms behind you like that is too much for your shoulders, they're not open in this way, you can hold on to a strap or a scarf or even a blanket or a towel, anything that you need, a shirt, to stretch your arms behind you in this way. But if interlacing feels good, you can do that. Deep breath in. And now exhale and release your arms. And then interlace your fingers with the opposite index on top, the other way, the way that you're less used to. Reach your arms back behind you. And if you're just stretching with holding on to a towel or a scarf or a strap, perfect. Deep breath in, reach your arms back. Exhale, bend your knees. Reach your chest forward and your hips back and fold forward with your arms over the head. Stretch the arms up and over the head. Slow breath in and slow breath out. With an inhalation, bring your fingertips to the floor so you release your hands. And exhale, slowly fold in. And if this is too much for you, you can just put your hands on a chair or on a block or maybe a couch like this. Okay, so don't push it too hard, but if folding forward feels okay, go for it. Inhale and look forward halfway up. And with an exhalation, bring your left hand to the outside of your right shin. Bend your right elbow and turn your body a little bit, your upper body to the right. Now, as you turn your upper body to the right, resist a little bit with the right hip, the right hip bone. Turn it toward the left, and with the right ribs, turn the right side of the ribs toward the left side of your ribs. But with your chest, turn to the right and look underneath your right armpit a little bit. Slow breath. So two things moving in opposite directions. There's always another side. There's a tension of the opposites with this archetype. Inhale and twist. And exhale, bring your left hand to the outside of your right shin. And we're exploring this again, not just leaving it in the new moon, but taking it with us into the cycle. So we keep exploring in that very Gemini archetype kind of a way the workings of this archetype in our lives, in our bodies. So as you twist to the left now, with the left hip bone, turn a little to the right. With the left side of the ribs, turn a little to the right. And with your chest, turn to the left a little bit more deeply. Resistance can actually help us understand things more deeply. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, slowly fold in. Bend your knees, send your hips back and your chest forward. And inhale, rise up, reach your arms up to the sky. And exhale, slowly lower your hands through the front of your face, to the front of your heart. Now, with an inhalation, open the arms out to the sides and stand on your right leg and stretch your left leg back behind you. Just a little bit. It's not huge. It's not a big lift. And exhale, release your arms and lower your left leg down. And with an inhalation, stretch your arms out to the sides and lift your right leg up behind you. Spread your toes so your leg is a little bit stronger. And if balance is a bummer, exhale, bring your right leg down. You can just hold on to a wall and then lift your left leg up. Inhale, open up through your chest, and exhale, lower the leg down. And as you open up through your chest, engage your core. Inhale, take your right leg back and draw the front of both hip bones towards each other, the sides of the ribs towards each other. Exhale, lower it down. Let's try that one more time on each side. As you reach your left leg back, inhale, open the arms out to the sides of the ribs draw in. That's the front of the hip bones draw in. So there's an engagement and an openness. Exhale and release the tension of the opposites. Inhale, the right leg back can actually help us get stronger and more open, more mutable, more changeable. Exhale and release the right leg down. Inhale, lift your right leg up and open the arms out to the sides. So the right leg lifts up in front of you with your knee bent. And exhale, lower the right leg down and release your arms. Other side, inhale, left leg lifts up and arms go out to the sides. The left knee bends and the arms go out, and exhale and release this leg. Again, if you need to, hold on to a wall. Let's do that one more time each side. Inhale, bend the right knee, lift your right leg up in front of you with your knee bent. Turn the body to the right and exhale. Lower the leg down and inhale. Left leg up, arms out to the sides. Flying around, moving our perspective. Exhale and lower the leg down. Now, inhale, stand on the right leg. The left leg's going to lift up behind us with both knees bent. So both knees bend. Inhale, the left leg lifts up and the arms go out to the sides. A little bit like a flying action. Exhale and release the leg and the arms. Inhale, right leg back, both knees bend. Flex the foot, spread your toes, and stretch the arms out to the sides. And exhale, lower the leg down. One more time, each side. Inhale, both knees bend, stretch the arms out, the leg lifts up, and exhale and release. So a playful, innovative, just a little different, right? Inhale, right leg up, both knees bend, arms out to the sides, and exhale, release the leg back down. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. And exhale, bend the knees and stretch the hips back, the chest forward, fold forward, Uttanasana. And again, hold on to anything that you need to in order to make this possible for you. if folding forward and touching your hands to the floor is too much. Inhale, stretch your chest forward and lift your left leg up with your knee bent, and bend the right knee as well. So both knees bent. Spread your toes on your left foot as you lift the leg up. Stretch your chest forward, hips back, and exhale, slowly lower the leg down. And inhale, right leg up, knee bend, both knees bend, arms stay on the hands stay on the floor as you reach your leg back and your chest forward. And exhale, lower it down. Let's do that one more time, each side. Inhale, both knees bent, chest forward, hips back, left leg lifts up. Spread your toes so the leg is strong. Exhale and lower it down. And inhale, right leg up, chest forward, spread your toes. And exhale, lower the leg back down. Now inhale, right leg up, but this time open up your hip. Both knees bend. Maybe stretch your left arm up, both knees bend, and you can put your hand on something higher in order to support yourself if needed. Exhale, bring your left hand down and lower your left leg down slowly. And inhale, lengthen your spine. Right leg lifts up, open up the hip. Maybe both hands stay down or on a wall or on a chair. Or maybe the right arm lifts up. And then exhale, lower it down. Now inhale, left leg up. And maybe, if that's okay for you, right arm up. And then exhale, bring your right hand and your left leg down. And inhale, left leg up, both knees bend. And exhale, maybe the left arm lifts up. And then inhale, left hand down and right leg down and fold over your legs. Hold your elbows. If straightening your legs feels good, go for it. If you need to bend your knees, that is absolutely recommended. Allow the crown of the head to release towards the earth. Allow your breath to slow down. Gemini archetype isn't about slowing down, which is why slowing down is necessary sometimes. Because in the fashion of the tension of the opposites, that which we might be less strong in, that which maybe is a more vulnerable and less comfortable place, is sometimes places where we need to strengthen, where we need to do the work. Bring your fingertips to the floor, bend your knees and come down into a seated position, and bring your right leg, so both knees bent, right leg over the left. You can sit up here on a blanket to be a little bit more elevated in your hips, so that if you're feeling like this is your experience, that you're really rounding, sitting up on something is a really good idea. Even sitting on the edge of a chair or a couch and doing this pose, because we're going to go into a twist like that to help your spine be more elevated. That's a really good idea. Okay, so we're going to twist the left arm to the outside of the right knee or thigh as you twist your body to the right. Breathe slowly. And create that resistance, that tension, that engagement that allows for a deeper opening. So the right hip draws towards the left hip and the right ribs pull towards the left ribs. As the sternum, as the breastbone, the chest turns more to the right and the spine is long and the breath is deep. Inhale, back to center. And then we're going to switch sides. Exhale slowly and take the left leg outside of your right. Move your hips around a little bit so you're seated a little bit more evenly on your hips. It's never going to be exactly even, but as much as you can. Taking the right hip more to the right will help the left hip settle down more. And then we're going to bring the right arm outside of the left knee or thigh. Lift through your spine, particularly through the lower part of your spine, your lower back. And turn your chest to the left as your belly and your hips resist and move more toward the right. Slow breath in. Slow breath out. Slowly untwist. And lie on your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug and move your body a little bit side to side. Take a moment to center yourself with your knees into the center. If it feels okay for you, you can let that hug with gravity pull your knees more and kind of compress your belly a little bit, and then breathe deeper into the compression. Breathe into the opposite. If something contracts you, can you expand into it? If something brings you down, can you lift up, rise up, and meet it? Gemini's creativity and innovation can teach us about the power that lives and breathes through the tension of the opposites. And then that can help us become broad-minded. Release your body now and give yourself a few minutes here in Shavasana. I'm going to say goodbye, but I hope that you stay in this restful space for a little bit. And if you like this video, put a like on it. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And subscribe to our mailing list over on mamamandala.com. I will leave a link for you. And I would love to see you in that space. If this speaks to you, we go much deeper there into all kinds of inspiring and complex ways of exploring ourselves and life. Thank you. Mwah. I will see you soon. Namaste.